If you keep making the same mistake, even when you know better, this will help you understand why and how you can start to change it. So you told yourself you wouldn't do that again, but then you did. And it's not the first time either. Maybe it was something small, something you said, a reaction, a look. And afterwards, there's that moment, like, why do I keep doing this? So let's take a moment. Just sit where you are, and you don't need to fix anything right now. We're just going to pause. Because these moments don't come out of nowhere, there's usually a pattern behind them. There's often something that happens first. An event, a trigger, something someone says, and it lands. And almost immediately your mind responds. A thought comes in, and that thought creates a feeling, and that feeling drives what you do next. And most of the time, it happens so fast it feels automatic, like you're on autopilot. Just notice where that sits in your body for a moment. So it makes sense that you end up here again, not because you're not trying, but because your mind has learned this response. And at some point it likely helped you. It might have kept you safe or protected you or helped you to cope with something really hard, even if it's not helping anymore. So instead of asking, why do I keep doing this? Let's try a different question. What actually happened there? And we can ask this gently, without judgment. We can walk it back. What was the event? And what went through your mind? And how did you feel? And what did you do next? You don't need perfect answers here. Just notice. And if this has happened before, let's see if there's a pattern. If there's anything familiar. Not to criticize it, but just to see it. Because when you can see the pattern, you're not completely inside it anymore. There's a small amount of space. And in that space, there's something new. A choice. Maybe not a perfect one or an easy one, but there's a moment where you can ask, do I want to respond the same way this time? And the answer doesn't have to change just yet. You might still react the same. But noticing it, even for a second, is already different. Because at some point, this response made sense. But now, you can start asking, does this still serve me? And you don't need to force an answer. Just let the question sit. And over time, that space between the trigger and the reaction can begin to grow. Let's take a slow breath in and a slow breath out. Let your shoulders drop. You're here now, and that's enough. And when you're ready, you can come back to your day. If this has helped, please subscribe and stay around for more content like this.